boom. Mic working. Sound working. Yeah, yeah. All right. Welcome back, YouTube. The Gingerbeard Man here. Today we're going to be playing the Choo Choo Charles game. This was original game on itch.io. It got mild and wild access. It started then boosting up on Steam once it got released, and it skyrocketed through the charts. It's supposed to be a spooky game. We'll see how it goes. I've seen a lot of people play it. I don't know much about it other than a lot of people have been playing it. It's spooky, it's fun, so we're gonna give it a try. After this, we'll be playing another spooky game, maybe Dead Space. So let's get into Choo Choo Charles and see how it goes. And if y'all like what y'all see, click the subscribe button down below. All right, so like I said, don't know much about this.
I know it's been a while since we last spoke, but something has happened at the mines I've been supervising. No, trust me, you'll want to make time for this. You're looking for something big to keep your museum in business? Well, there's something big on that island. Real big. So many friends, and even my own son are still out there.
Oh my god, their mouths don't even move.
If anyone can bring this thing down, it's you. It'll be the biggest attraction your city's ever seen, and you can help an old friend. Yes, meet me on the docks at sunset. I hope you're ready for a little monster hunt.
It'll be a monster hunt. Honestly, spiders. I don't mind train, but when you add spiders to things, it makes everything creepier. Sweet, picks up okay,
yes,
so they have normal.
Sir.
Wow, man.
They call him Charles.
Charles.
Half train, half Giga Spider from
Giga Spider.
hell. We've been planning his demise for some time now, and have nearly everything in order. Just a few people to meet and places to see. Simple errands, you know.
Oh,
yes, sir. Welcome to Aranerum, the island where miners dig their own graves. Stay close. Charles isn't the only thing to fear around here.
I wonder if he comes all this way. Just interact with the flow. What? Interact items will glow when they hover over them from an action.
There's a train shed at the top of the hill. One of the train operators was killed early on by the beast, so his old engine should be in there.
The engine that couldn't.
If we can get to it, it could be an indispensable tool on our journey. Stay close. We don't want to be exposed for too long.
That's not. Come on, y'all. All right. Oh, that's. Oh wow, he's running. This dude's a running. I wonder if the spider's gonna come out and kill this guy. Hopefully, the spider doesn't come out. Oh, okay. Normal tracks, normal cool tracks.
Ah, shucks.
Wow, I just teleport in front of him? Okay.
Not to worry, we can still find a way in. There's a small shack up the path that might have a key inside.
Why would you not hide it under the rug?
Map, I just marked the location on it. See if the key is up there, and I'll look around some more down here.
Oh my god. Click M for map. Wow, that's really far away for a shed. Okay. Waypoint, escape, zoom out, and pan. So let's run to this little creepy shack that's in the middle of the woods. Like it couldn't be closer. The texture pack in this is very unique. texture pack.
Good on you.
Dude laughs
Looks
so
like
weird.
you found it.
Yes, it did.
Open
Okay,
up
we'll
that
open it up.
door and lead the way.
Oh. Gotta open up. Let's see. Okay, I see. Oh, we'll talk to you.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
Hey.
She's an oldie but a goodie. I'm going to inspect the train's exterior.
Oldie but a goodie.
Why don't you
and
take
not
a
heard that in
peek
so long.
inside? See what we got to work with.
Okay, good man. All right. Wow, so much to work with. Okay, so we get to scrap, increase levels, 3 scrap, 3 scrap, 3 scrap. Trade and repair your training, scrap sleep. Okay. See? Okay. That's a lot of recoil. Look down sight, look to aim. Okay. A lot of recoil. What's that, dude?
The exterior is a little rough, but everything looks to be intact.
Those screws right there are just
evacuated from the island, but it sure
look at
looks
right
fun
there.
to use. We can light up Charles with it and take him down before he even sees us coming.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Are you ready to take this thing for a spin?
Sure. I've been training for it all day. Center lever moves the train forward. Left one moves it backwards. Right one leaving the train for a while. Move it automatically stops it. Okay, it automatically stops. That's cool.
Yeah, baby!
I'm sorry.
We're coming for
That
you,
is a
Charles!
controller.
Do you hear that? It's him! It's him! Get to the gun! Light him up! Light him up! Careful! Don't let the gun overheat! He's not taking enough damage!
Roll, bro! Shucks. Dude, already? Dude. Oh shit, I ran over. Dude! Are you alive? Oh, he's alive.
This isn't how things were supposed to end. I thought we could still fight like the old days. Yes, sir. Easy in, easy out. You'll need to do
Cross
more
messed you
than
up
I
good.
thought, but I don't have time to explain.
Well, yeah?
Find the eggs.
Say that.
Find my
Son, why is it raining blood? Looks like it's okay. Sorry, but I gotta move this train past you. Sorry, Vance. Sorry. All right, I gotta unplug this controller because it is vibrating very heavily. Okay. Okay, Mr. Guy, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to run over your body. All speed ahead. Choo choo. Oh, there it was. A little speed bump. All right, so it looks like we're going. Where are the bodies? Optional mission. Oh, this is a really big map. Unmet NPC. So I guess we could start this one. We'll start with this one. Let's just go here. I need to go on the right track. True. Oh, what was that? The brakes on. I don't have any guns, do I? What was that? Scraps. Can't really see. Oh, so they're just randomly placed on the ground. Nothing too special about them. Oh, speed ahead! Oh, speed ahead! I like the screws, like I said. That doesn't sound good. Two scraps. We'll repair with one scrap, sure. There's the train. Okay, so I want to go. Let's see if it stops in time. Oh, nards. I want to go to the right, so it looks like we got to flip switches. Alright, let's go. Let's go, y'all. Choo-choo! Alright, so let's look ahead so we don't have to like go back like we did that last time. Thunder in this game. Music got dark. This? Oh, hello, darling.
Eugene told us we'd have a newcomer soon. I suppose that would be you. There's some scrap metal in the balcony room of my house that you could use to repair and upgrade your train. Here's the key. And although the balcony is right behind me, I'll just mark it on your map anyway.
Okay.
As a side note, talk to anyone around here. And
do people really think I'll
get
get lost from here to the balcony?
Anyone not wearing a mask, that is. Check out the balcony and take whatever you can use. Good luck with everything.
Thank goodness. The patch for. Charge around. Inside. Oh, it's locked. I have a key. I don't know why I can't use the key. I'll use the key to the balcony. Oh, wow. Already a lot of scraps. I've been waiting as patiently as we can, but the past few days have been chaotic, to say the least. Charles has been more aggressive lately, to the point where I'm starting to fear how many of us will be left when the time arrives. Godspeed, Eugene. I'm counting on you. Well, hate to say it, he's dead. Oh, cool. So, fetch scraps from Candace. Alright, do I need to talk to her? Because it looks... Nope, nope, that's all I had to do. So, I think we're going to upgrade these first. I think armor, I think as long as we can keep the train in good shape, I think we'll be fine. We're going to hold off on that. Take a look at the map now. Let's go to... Oh man, over there real quick. We're gonna go here. I need a weapon of sorts. I don't know if I have weapons in this game. Open. Scraps over here. Of course, there's scraps in the junkyard, y'all. Doesn't look like I take fall damage. Oh, here's one of the old trains. Cool. Alright, there's a fire over here. Don't know what this fire's for, but it's kind of creepy. For anything that glows. hammer. Is that Thor's hammer? Oh, it's not working at all. Yo, good sir. Scraps.
Look,
Hey,
kid,
darn.
I know you're supposed to be some fancy-pants monster hunter, but you can't earn my respect without making yourself useful. One of Warren's goons dumped a locked chest in the yard last night. After beating on it for a few hours, I didn't break anything but a sweat. I got some lock picks, but I don't know how to use them.
Oh, give it to me.
Here,
I played
take
Fallout.
'em. If you can get...
I played so much Fallout that I could unlock it real quick for you. We're gonna put a little mark right here. All right, let's go. Oh, is there any in here yet? Scraps in here too. Oh, there's a lot of random scraps. I'm gonna have my train fully upgraded before I even kill Charles. Okay. Yikes. Okay, this is not Fallout, y'all. This is way harder than Fallout. It was easy, y'all. Way easier than Fallout. Hey, Daryl, I got something
Well,
for you.
Fancy Fingers here got the chest unlocked.
Can't say fingers.
That's an odd-looking piece of junk you found inside there. Bit of a letdown, to be frank.
I did all that work for a
You
letdown.
earned my respect, so here's some scraps, like I promised.
Thanks. Nice. So does he get removed off my map? Okay, so once you're done, these are the optional, these are the required. Oh. That makes sense if I read it. No way I've almost upgraded this thing all the way up. That's... Okay. So we're going here. Let's go. We gotta find eggs. Well, I literally just took the train so I could go like 5 feet. What's this thing over here? Like a super crate? Oh, it was a super crate full of stuff. That's cool. So look for crates like that, y'all. Hey, mister.
The
or
monster
Mrs.
hunter has arrived, I see.
W.
This is no ordinary hunt, mind you. We've already tried fighting Charles, but we believe there may be a way to get Charles to commit to a mortal battle, however.
Is this?
Dispersed around the island are 3 eggs, locked in the island's 3 primary mines.
Okay.
Our theory is that putting these eggs in the temple at the center of the island will provoke Charles into a fight to the death. Unfortunately, the
Interesting.
mining company owner, Warren Charles III,
Not Warren
has placed
Charles.
armed guards inside each mine to protect the eggs. There's an egg in the mine just down the rail. Here's the key to the mine. I've marked the entrance on your map.
Well, thank you. Thank you kindly. We're gonna search around your neighborhood though and grab as much scraps as possible. Okay. Try not to run too fast because it looks like I'm gonna miss a lot of scraps. How uncolored they are. Yeah, that one I missed. Can I get inside your house? Dang it, y'all. Okay. I don't have to jump to get in. I got 10 scraps, so we're gonna do weapon damage. So it looks like we're halfway, so it looks like it was well. So we're gonna go to this one. No, we're gonna go to this one first. And then we'll hit this one. Then we'll come. I remember that. What the hell? Oh my god. Okay. I really thought that was someone coming at me. Oh my god. I was freaking out. No, thank you for the follow. What? I thought Charles was coming at me. this? Who's that old dude? It is, oh, well, I've already done a mission here, it looks like. Cool. That's you down here?
Using the water tank to put out the fire. Pure genius. Woohoo! Here, take old bug spray. Cause of this chaos.
Oh.
I don't want to see it anywhere near here again. Shoot dang.
Shoot dang? No, I do need to change the paint. Okay. Oh, so I can change my color now. I do need to change the stream to not follower mode. I did that recently a while back. What's out here? It's nothingness. And there's more scraps around here. No, how we are though. Just playing a little Choo Choo Charles. Oh, you have to follow before you can even interact. Let's change that real quick. Channel. I'm gonna have to fix that in a little bit. I don't know how to do it right off the top of my head. I'm bad with scraps. Yeah, let me see if I can go to video. Stream manager. Okay, I think it is. Subscriber only, follower channel. Move follower restriction only. Okay, I think that worked. No, you're right. I had that set a while when I first started, mostly because there was a lot of random people that came into chat. So I was like, you know what? Let's make it chat friends, followers only. Yeah, a lot of bots came in and was doing stuff. So I thought it'd be a lot easier that way. But you're right. It does make things more complicated for people to. You have to follow. That is a fair point. Is this a mine? Is this the first mine? Let's go. If there's any scraps in here. I have only seen Charles once, and that's when he killed my dear friend Eugene. Then I have not seen Charles at all. Is this a mine? No, mine's yours. Oh, the jokes, the puns. Oh. I'm just checking now to see if there's any scraps over here, which are some. Okay, so it doesn't look like I actually have any weapons, so... Alright. You're supposed to pick yourself, or you're supposed to run in there, run and gun. Oh, I'm gonna see Charles again. While mining the furthest tunnel, we broke through a wall into a larger cavern. There's something strange here, and we don't know what it is. We're requesting that Mr. Warren visit the southern mine site at the earliest convenience to give us instructions. Oh, another lock. have no idea what Bonjong Legacy Mobile is, but we came from this way. We went left. Nothing. Yeah, I butchered the first few goes. So it looks like we're not supposed to fall in there because we're gonna die. Wow. What? Is this where he came in and like dropped off his egg? Kind of wild if it was. Charles have like a really big backstory of everything. I think we found the egg. Alright, we're gonna go the other side and see if there's... Oh, shit! We're gonna grab the egg. See him. Ooh. We're grabbing the egg, we're running.
You better hope you're fast!
I'm super fast. I'm so fast. That guy scared the crap out of me. Okay, let's go. We're going. We're just gonna run. I bet I have the egg. Charles is just gonna pop out of nowhere. Probably. Almost forgot the scraps. Alright, let's take off. Let's get out of here. Let's go! Alright, so I think we got the egg. I think we're good. Yeah, we got the egg. So we're gonna go to this optional boss here in a second. So we're gonna slap this bad boy in reverse. You should touch the little rope thingy hanging inside the train near the... Oh, the horn? Oh yeah, I've already clicked it a few times. I bet that's something too. So how do we go this way? Oh, do we have to go all the way back? Scares him away, for sure. Oh yeah, for sure. It just, the train noises scare him away. I haven't... I think I hear it. It's a mating call? That actually makes sense. That actually makes sense, because he's a train. Either... Here's something. Honestly though, spiders freak me out. Playing that track. Oh, I haven't opened that one yet. Come on. Alright, let's go back. Alright, we got speed level. I'm gonna increase the speed because I think maybe speed in this game is key. We're gonna go back to this one first. We might stop right here, and then we're going to...
Hello, motherfucker.
And then we're going to swap to here. I hope he doesn't... He hasn't popped out yet. I don't know what you're talking about. That horn doesn't summon him. See right there. Oh no, the music got really intense just there. We're gonna stop this here. It's closest point. Oh, it's a new flamethrower. It's just bugs. Heck yeah. Okay, that's awesome. Which one does more damage? Can I upgrade them? Alright. I don't know if he'll attack my car while I'm gone, but we're gonna run over here real quick. What's that music? Like a choir. Oh, a witchy witch.
Well, hello, darling.
Hello.
I'm making a fresh stew with ingredients from my very own swamp. But I don't have any meat at the moment. I smell a carcass on the island in the swamp, and if you wait over there and bring it back for me, I'll pay
Sure.
you some scraps. Although, you'll need to be wary of Barry, the swamp
No, there's
monster.
only one monster in this game. Why is there two?
Keep an eye out for him splashing around. And don't move if he gets close to you. As long as you
Don't
stand
move?
still, he's as kind as a kitten.
Hey, Rice Bar, how are ya? So it looks like we're gonna have to go. Can I go in there and grab some of her stuff? Yeah. At least I can get away with swamp water, salt, clover, dirt, salt, meat, any kind of human included. Be wary. What was that? It's there's Choo Choo Charles. Does he chase me? I wonder if he can come in here. Can he come in here? Suck it! Oh, okay. Oh god, he comes back if I leave. Okay, let's just sit in the building. Yeah, so true. She scurried so fast into this house. Will you leave us alone? Okay, so it has a timer. Bro, why are you still after me? Okay, that looks... Ooh. I did taunt him, hands down. Came back after he left and said, suck it. So... Who wants to smoke? Oh, okay. Oh. She's got some balls walking out there like that. Will it attack my train without me being there? Okay, so it looks like I have to go out into the middle of the swamp right here. Health at the bottom right. Okay, I can do that. Anything that moves. Well, let's fucking go. So far, so good. Ooh, there's some crap. I haven't seen this berry monster yet. Fuck. I think I found Barry. Even rotating, he sees you? Aw, bruh, any movement. Okay. Over there.
Run.
Oh my god. Honestly though. What does he look like? Does it just take you under though, or can kill you? Or does it actually like... Oh my god. It's like, it was right under me. No one's ever died to him? Well, I'm glad I hope I'm not the first one. That's all I'm saying. I mean, honestly, I want to find out, but I don't want to find out all at the same time. Okay, it's done.
What a delicacy you found.
That's a
Here are those
delicacy?
scraps I offered. Have a safe night, little one.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for the bits. Thank you. We're going to go here. Back to our house. And see him splash around the water. I could see him splash, but what is he? Is he a creature? Is he an animal? What is he? What if I got back and Choo Choo Charles is like on top of my train? That's a gator. I'm not a gator. Alright, so I want to do speed. We'll do a little bit there, and we'll find there. Not a gator in the house. I feel like the faster I can go around this place, the better. So we cleared out this zone. We're gonna stop here and then hit this one there. Then we're gonna make our way around. It's a pretty decently sized map. No, thank you for the bits. Gonna slam brakes right here. A little further. Oh, you want me to die for science? Oh, wait. I passed it. Too fast, y'all. Yeah, I started getting my speed boost going. Okay, don't, no. I got too fast too soon, y'all. Yeah, I haven't been able to shoot Choo Choo Charles yet, even though I do have one of his eggs on this ship. This one. I haven't seen him yet, officially, so I have to kill him. Oh, I have paint? Oh, I think I picked up red paint. Let's try that out real quick. Oh, I have green. Ooh, and red. Orange? Oh, man. Is that him? Was that Choo Choo Charles right there? Nothing in here. Oh, he really intense.
You must be the archivist that Eugene told us about.
How? He's
We're
dead
happy
before he even showed
to
up.
help us out in this predicament with Charles and that madman Warren. You know, that old train of yours would need some major upgrades if you want to take down Charles.
Are you halfway there?
There are some metal scraps in my barn that you could use to improve it.
What am I gonna
Here's
do?
the key to the barn. It's just up a path.
That's it?
But I'll mark it on your map anyway.
All I have to do is go to your barn. A little too easy. I'm ready for him to pop out. I'm ready for him to pop out. Oh, wow. No, that was pretty far. I'm ready for him to pop out and scare the ever-living daylights out of me. Oh, I can go up here? I cannot go up there. Doesn't look like there's anything around it. No, I marked everything on my map just because I am dumb. Random scraps. Cool. So I just get 9 scraps for just coming into the barn. That's a deal. A letter. Even though Eugene has promised to send us once he's reached the mainland, I realized never mentioned if he'd return. He won't. I suppose he is the type of person to ignore the fine details of a plan. Everyone on the island is trying to find a way out of this mess. I can only hope if this activist friend of his can work some. I don't care what strange things you've done before or what practices they use. As long as Charles ends up dead, these folks around here don't want the same. And then these most crazies that want to leave him be. But that darn Warren has lost his marbles. Use Google Map to go to the bar up the road from my house. It's a 2-minute walk. Well, that sounds like Charles. What bar? Is there a bar in this? Okay, I think that's Charles. There's no way that's not Charles. There he is right there. Oh, there it is. Oh, I'm out of juice already? How do you reload? Yeah, I don't already like this gun. Let's go! Dang. Oh my god.
Hello, motherfucker.
Let's go! Alright, reload faster. Why am I slow? Bro, go! Why are you so slow, car? This is your fault. This is... What does that mean? This is your fault. Why are you so stinking slow? Alright, I gotta go back here. I missed 2 things. Oh my god, my chat. Okay. Spraying with holy fire. Really? The flamethrower is more flame? I thought this did a lot more damage. Honestly, might be. Maybe not. The more you shoot him, the more scrap he drops. He's dropped scrap? Does he really? Where? Oh, it's already given to me? Darn, I went the wrong way. Alright. Might just have to walk there. Oh, we're gonna walk. Let's go. Hopefully Choo Charles doesn't come out of nowhere. The big thing is to heal the train. Okay. I'll use the scraps to heal. I've only used a few to heal the train. I feel like it is going to do a lot more damage here later. Honestly, I'm very tensed up right now after that chase scene. You know, like when you're very suspenseful thing happens and you're all like tensed up. That's literally me right now. What are you doing?
I made my pickles! I ate the last jar of pickles I had in my house, and there's only 1 jar of pickles left on the island! My secret jar of pickles, locked away inside my pickle cave.
What the hell?
I would have gotten them hours ago, but I lost my pickle cave!
That was crazy.
Someone else on the island might have some lock pickles. I mean, lock pickles.
I can lock pick though for you.
You can bring me my special special jar of pickles. I'll give you all the scrap metal I have.
No, thank you for the
as a
bits.
reward.
I hope this is not far away. Oh, it's not too far away. Why do you have a freaking special jar of pickles? Like, who is this person? Again, what's up with the intense music? Here, a deer? Yeah, look, there's two things that worry me. Spiders and crazy people. And I think she's one of those two. Ooh, pink. Purple now. Random place in here. You can hear this place. Oh, so close. Okay, so now I got her magical jar of pickles. Pickle, 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 pickle. Oh, I almost forgot the scraps. Block pins. It really is. I wish it was more like Fallout, even though nothing can really be the same as other games, really. But I think Fallout had the best lockpicking system. Where am I supposed to be? See, this is why I have a little X marker. So, y'all, we got the pickles for her. I talked her up here. No.
My pickles! I thank you so very much for bringing me my pickles.
Oh, I'm gonna be purple
You
training
are
the
my
whole time.
pickle hero. Here are some scraps as a
Not
reward
pickle?
for your
Oh.
valiant pickle questing.
I've never gone on. Oh, I can get these scraps too. I can honestly say, why is the store locked? Yo, bro! Give me the key. Pickles are the love. Pickles are my life. I love the pickles. They make me feel happiness. Pickle, pickle, pickle. Pickle, 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 pickle. Talk to you again. How do you get that door open over there? Just don't. Probably don't. Yeah, the art style kind of reminds me of Bendy, the like ink game, where it's very just hand-drawn art, which is very neat and unique. But it's something. Something. Oh. I don't know if I like that. Oh, I'm at 0 health, but that's why it was going so slow. It was at 0. You saw Charles? For real? Where? I didn't see Charles. We gotta stop here. Oh my god, this train goes too fast. This left was to the left. Probably just run down here instead. Oh my god, such a far run. It's a really big map, but I feel like it's mostly running. check it. Scraps anything? Sir? Sir? Scraps for the poor? Not a lot of scraps. You missed the paint. Oh my god, it literally blended in. I thought it was just normal paint. No, thank you for that. I literally looked at it and walked away. Go, Mr.
My
Sailor Man.
goodness, the others actually convinced someone to come help us.
Yes.
I'm so glad you came, but I simply cannot stay any longer. This island is too much for my nerves to handle. I've brought all my belongings here so I can leave immediately when a boat arrives. Although now that I think about it,
Is there ever a
I
boat?
did forget my journal at home. Could you bring it to me? It's a dangerous journey for sure, but you might manage with that train of yours. I'll give you all the scrap metal I have.
All the scraps?
Just please,
5 scraps?
bring the journal next time you're here.
Alright, where? Let's get the scraps first. It's pretty cool. Quest usually gives 30-40 scraps. Oh, oh, that's a decently far off place. I could run and grab that real quick. I mean, are these optional, like, really worth it? Because I feel like I'm going to be capped out, maxed out on my train here pretty quickly. They're worth it. That's true. I mean, I want to see the story, too. And see the overall plot. Healing was expensive on that one. I'll let you. Why am I running this way? My train's over here. Characters are really quirky. Honestly, I don't know if I could keep playing this game if I knew there was a pickle lady out there and I didn't talk to her. The world would be different. Alright, so what we need to do is I'm gonna go up. I wonder if I can knock this one out real quick while I'm here. Tag this one on the way by going left, come back, then go up. Come back, go up this way. Let's do that. Worked up train boy bussin'. What do you mean? Who's the train boy? Or are you calling me the train boy? Texture style. Alright, looks like there's something here. Station? We're going in a train station. Kind of weird. Oh, let me out. Can I not get out this way? Alright, let's look for some scraps. There. Open doors. Wow, is that ball marks? What the heck? This blood? Who owned this train before me? Hello, hello. How are you? Ooh, you're a fancy man. For the cave-in, I pushed a spare rail car into the canyon using a beautiful old mine train. I figured a main rail car would be a fine place to hide my more important belongings. Especially on a rural and unfinished track, I went to get something out of the railroad car in the canyon about a week ago, but Warren's men have built a campsite or base of some sorts. I don't know how to get my box out safely. I don't know how long it would last without it. Wow, it's got cocaine in that box? I can't live without it.
Welcome to Aranirum, Archivist Museum person. My apologies.
What?
I'm not the best with introductions, but I don't believe either of us are here for socializing.
Not with that
I
beard.
just so happen to have a little business opportunity, if you're interested.
I'm all ears
A
to the
very
scraps.
special little box of mine is in a rail car in the nearby canyon, but the goons have set up a camp to protect that area. So be careful.
So careful.
Find the blue box and bring it back to me. I'll give you some scraps as payment.
Yeah, you better. Yeah, I'm playing this game. I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick, but I'm playing this game. We're gonna finish this tonight, and then we're gonna play one more other game. So I'll be right back. Y'all know most people don't wash their hands after they use the restroom? Wild fact. Okay. We're off. We're running. We're running into this random barn that has looks like a lot of scraps around it. Go in. Oh yeah, I wash my hands. They're a little wet. That's why I might. If I slip and die, it's because I washed my hands, not because I'm trash at the game. Yes, I wash my hands. Look, people do it. I have learned through my girlfriend. There are so many people out there. She washes her hands, but there are people out there just interesting. There's some people I have gone to restrooms. First off, where is this cave? I can just run there. First off, there are a lot of people in tenant spaces. Like, I'll go to a job site, hospitals and everything. I will go in, use the restroom, wash my hands, and watch someone walk by me after they use the restroom and not wash their hands. Like, hospital settings, tenant settings, and I'm like, y'all are nasty. Get your shit together. Okay, that sounds like Choo Choo Charles. Oh, there's someone here. I'm just running. Can't take him out, can I?
Hey, get out of here!
What the heck? Where's my shit? Give me, oh, box. Oh, okay, so that you, oh my god, okay. I know where the blue box is. How far did I load? I load back at the train? Okay. Hold on. You hear the train noise? Oh, it. Do you lose all? Oh. Okay, so you lose a lot of scraps. Oh, so spend them beforehand. Okay. We're gonna run and get this blue box. Even though, do I keep? I'm good. I don't have to run all the way there. I got the blue box. That was easy, y'all. See, that's how you play this game. You die. Worth the 2 scraps, because I get more scraps. Look at all
That's
that
the
time I
exact
saved.
box I needed.
Hell yeah, it was.
Now take these scraps and skedaddle.
See, y'all don't know. I predicted that. That was calculated. I took the scraps and took the 2 death so I could teleport back faster. That's what it was. Hands down on the what, y'all? No. Skill. Skill-based game. Look at that. Ooh, I already got fully upgraded. Look at all that. Okay, where am I going next? We're gonna go this one. We're gonna go this one. We're gonna do these two later. I think we should do these two now. Let's go in reverse. No, I can't upgrade my gun, so slow rate, firing damage. It's got a lot more firing damage. This thing's going. Slam the brakes here. Let's go. Alright, we're gonna go straight ahead to the right. Let's see if it's pointing to the right. It's not, so we're gonna slam the brakes here. Did I pass something? Yeah. Say hey to Cable for me. He's also a streamer. Super nice guy. Unloading all the supplies has been an extremely eye-opening experience. Here at the port, we've been working all day, every night. We've tasked with unloading the boat and running supplies up the hill to the tracks. With Theodore and Eddie delivering them to different sites, we'll be mining. The sheer cost of all the infrastructure is mind-blowing. With all the success Warren's family has in the business, I'm surprised he's chosen to take such a risk here. What the hell? Well, that guy wrote the note and died immediately, so... You out here, bro? Your body got dragged off. Buddy? I guess he wrote the note and died immediately. This is why I need to focus on my exes. Alright, so we're gonna go... If we go this way, do these two missions, we can come back. If I go here, though, I'm gonna have to come back here no matter what. So we're gonna go this way, come back, go this way, come back. Then we do in less trips. Well, we'll just do various... Got eerily quiet. I assume Charles is more aggressive toward the end of the game after you have all its eggs. I can only assume. How do you get this dude off again? How far did I get? Okay, I'm not too far off, so we're gonna go back this way. Okay. Choo-choo! Look. What is that? Probably we're gonna have to go in a little bit. Alright, so we're gonna go back to this area. Lighthouse? Cool. That might be the other quest we can do. It's gonna be the first quest we do. I think this will be the first one. Honestly, the purple train looks pretty good. So we're gonna go in here. What you selling?
Paul asked me to design a new weapon to help you hunt
Paul
Charles.
asked me to design
and
that.
using my, I've been wanting to see Warren's empire crumble for a long time. So building this puppy was a hell of an opportunity.
This
now
voice
that
acting.
you're here, I need a few minutes to remove some safety features. While I'm working on that, why don't you bring that box of rocket ammunition back here
Rockets?
from inside the bunker down the rail?
Okay. So that's what he wanted me to do. Got stuff up here for me? Oh, yeah. I'm stuck debating if Warren made us bring our families to this hellhole so that he'd never never need to leave, or to keep information about his business practices away from the mainland. Either way, I want this man in. Oof. Paul asked me to design a new weapon for the monster hunter that Eugene is sending, and knowing what I do about explosives, I bet I made the most powerful rocket launcher I could. Warren, you don't stand a chance. People really must hate Warren. Holy crap. While I'm here, I might try to grab this in. And see if I can do both quests at the same time. If that's a thing. I don't even know.
I'm sure Eugene told you all about
What
me,
the
so
hell?
I need not introduce myself. Name's Greg, by the way. In case you haven't heard already, Warren, the mine boss, is keeping 3 monster eggs
Yep, we got one of them
away.
Yep.
We're unsure why he wants to protect the eggs. If they hatch, they would surely turn into monstrous creatures like Charles.
Oh.
To prevent this, we need you to steal all 3 and
I'm already
use
on
them to bait Charles so we can destroy him. One of the eggs is in the north mine. Here's the key to the entrance.
So he'll be the... Okay. So why is this... It said it was an optional. I need to write this theory down fast. Warren finds out that I'm into his dirty plot. My theory is that Mr. Warren, Warlord 3, trying to hatch and raise more of these 8-legged critters, a whole army for who knows what purpose. They found a whole nest in these eggs while clearing out debris in the cave-in. We always know that they're hard as diamonds, completely indestructible. The miners spent months using the temple prism to suck energy out of all the eggs, but before they could destroy the last one, Old Man Warren stopped them. Warren must have realized how powerful these things are, and rather than protect us from them, he wants to take over the world. I'm on to you, Warren. Genius extraordinaire. Greg, I knew you were. I have to tell... Oh, God, that's far away. What? Why would it be so far away? We're gonna go to the optional NPC up here as well while we're here. Damn, that takes a lot of damage. Okay, so you do slowly heal back up over time. Cool. Okay, that's a really cool lighthouse, though. I wonder if Charles would go all the way out here. Try to kill me. I fall over? Oops. This game is so neat so far. Good one. How are you? No, this game is very neat. It's enough action, but it's also like a good story. I do wish they made their mouths move when they talk, but you know, what the heck is this? Sir, what is this? Oh, I can just walk in. Well. Please deliver a copy to Paul. I went outside to do a routine check of the lighthouse. As I walked around the corner of the building, I saw Beast Charles. He spotted me, and Charles charged straight up the hill in my direction. That spider train is a hideous monster. I can't understand why Warren wants us to stay on our Renerium instead of trying to escape the beast. I suppose Warren has simply gone crazy, thinking he can handle the situation on his own. In any case, Charles ran right over me, trampling my leg. I won't be able to attend the upcoming meeting, and I've asked Greg to bring my back a copy of my notes if possible. Honestly, if he would have stomped on his leg, oh wow, maybe not.
We haven't met, but I've heard lots about you coming to help us. I have a favor to ask. The breakers on the side of the lighthouse need replacing. I was recently attacked by Charles, so I'm unable to do it myself. The breakers are in the nearby supply shed. If you go get them and repair the lighthouse, I can try signaling passing ships to come help us.
Sure.
Once you finish, I have some spare scraps to give you.
Hopefully this isn't like a bar shed. I'll get your plugs. I waited for this game to go on sale. It's worth it. I am now. I'll take all these scraps. I'm gonna have a maxed thingy out here soon. How cool would it be if it had like a monster, like in Resident Evil 4, that if you stare at the water too long, it comes out and eats you? That would be really cool. Can I go into the ocean? Sure. No, I can't. There's an invisible barrier. I tried. I'm telling you, what if it was like a really cool... What if it was a really cool monster that pops out of the ocean and eats you? I did not die to the monster, or besides. And toward the end, I could probably go back there. Patterns. I don't know how I guessed that, honestly. Don't know how I guessed that.
Fixing the lighthouse will definitely increase our chances of being spotted.
By Charles.
Here are those scraps, I promise.
Thanks. Alright, so we're gonna go back to our train. So we're gonna go here, and then we're gonna go to these two spots, and that'll be all this area. Oh my god, this was so cool. Oh. Well, a lot of games recently have been doing this thing where they don't want you to have any weapons because it is more spooky, and it's a trend. Do I like the trend? No. I don't like when I'm defenseless. It was popular back in the day. It's not as popular now. We're gonna go. Oh, we got a lot. 60 scraps for just grabbing some bus plugs and putting them in. Easy. Easy. I wonder if they get progressively more the longer you play the game. Got some dynamite. Alright, it said go to the cave though, right? Yeah, it said go to this cave. I wonder if you get more scraps. Someone gonna be in the cave? Oh shit. No. Okay, I've seen all movies. If you hide behind rocks, you're not supposed to take damage. There's so much blood. Oh, dang it. Oh, but I don't take damage. Oh, I took a lot of damage on that one. Oof. It failed. 13-second flight. Success. Wow, that's good. Gotten something up in the air. Books for guns to mow down, it looks like. Well, it looks like. So grabs right here. Yeah, I noticed down there. Oh, maybe I should move. 1 second. Maybe I should help. This might help y'all. That help y'all a little bit. So you can see my health now down the bottom. Hey, maybe that'll help. All right, let's back this up. Wait. I did receive the rocket. Whoa. I did. I broke into the bunker and received the weapons. Huh. No, the turn-in place I thought was over here. With this person.
The launcher is in complete working order.
Thank you.
So I'll let you take it from here.
Thanks, dude.
Oh, and take good care of it. After you're done, I have a few people to visit with it if you catch my drift.
Yo, I caught your drift. Suicidal, dude. No, it was right here for some reason. I don't know why it wouldn't let me do it. All right. We're going to do that optional here. Then we're going to do this one. And then that should be all in this little area. All the way up to, like, last view, it looks like. Oh my god, the train went back so far. Oh, no, this way. We can't go backwards here. We have to go this way. What train color do I want? Honestly, I don't even know the colors. What's this? What is that? Is that Choo Choo Charles? No, that's just a really cool sound. I think that's just really cool sounds. Do not let him get in front of your train. I assume it does what I did last time. I rammed him, and then he went to the back of the train. Back to me. Yeah, I don't think I should go in reverse too much. Is what I'm trying to avoid. Alright, so we're gonna go here. Oh, if you go backwards, it'll attack the front though. Okay, so I won't go in reverse much. On that side. Over the bridge. Scrap. What color paint would I like? Gray, green, purple, orange, yellow. Honestly, I don't know which ones are left. If I start to miss one, holla at me and be like, yo, suck, you missed it. Or something like that. The past 7 years, past 7 days, there's a difference. There's been some strange happenings in the nearby boulder field. A week ago, I went up to clear my mind, as often as I do. Found a strange drawing pinned to a lamppost. Took down the page and burned it because it seemed the best way to deal with a paranormal paper. Next night, I found even more drawings and burned them as well. I've found even 16 drawings multiple nights in a row, and now they're accompanied by horrific, ghastly noises. I don't feel safe around here again. My best guess is the place is haunted. Maybe our last crewmate maybe something else. You need to see a
Say,
therapist.
you're that monster hunter. I must know, do you have any experience with ghosts? Someone or something has been pinning exactly 16 drawings to lampposts in the boulder field every night. I always collect and burn them, but as I was looking for them last night, I began hearing strange noises. I only found half of them yesterday because of the commotion.
Yeah, I have to find
Could
the
you
others.
go find the last date and bring them to me?
Honestly, I could have just read the note. It literally told me everything on the note. Let's go here first. Let me go there first. A sacrificial stone. Cool. Traps around here. Traps around here. Much as I want to stay in reverse, I don't think it's a good idea. Journal, okay. Guys, journal, nothing special. Before I go out, I'm gonna mark post. Go here. So yeah, I have this still marked, even though I need to take it back to him. It hasn't marked like I haven't done it yet. Scrap right here. So we're going to go grab these 8 posters on the wall that she can't find because she is not. Oh. There's one. She is not Dora the Explorer like I am. Wow, those are actually kind of creepy. Take it back. What was that? Fuck. Is that Charles coming? No. No, 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 no. What? What the heck? Oh. There's Ghost. How far away did it? Oh God, there's a lot of ghost activity over there. She's not lying. I'm sorry. I feel bad. I thought she was a liar. They're an invisible, like... Is there a ghost train down there? Okay, we're just gonna run away from that thing. That thing's what's coming at me. Let's just run so I don't have to start this thing over. Alright, let's find some spooky posters. Spooky posters. There's one. He's about to die. Oh, I juked you out. Is it looks like. Oh, okay. I didn't see that one. Okay. Wow, that's spooky. Look at that tree. It's even like floating. Wow, spooky game. Look there. I like how everything has a train noise. I think that's pretty cool. Tracks. This way instead. If I jump, do you think I'll die? we went this way last time and went left, so let's go right, see what happens. Come on. There's Charles. Which one would I rather fight, Charles? Or this spooky ghost that just teleports me away? There's an answer to that one, y'all. Parkour. There's another one. Let's go this way. I don't think we can get this way yet. Oh. Another one. Oh, it found me. So found me. So found me. Oh, it teleported me. Looks like it's getting further and further away on the teleports. That way, okay, we've been this way. That's one of the bloody ones that I found earlier. Let me go on the outskirts and see if there's any on the outskirts. Probably not. It's like you're slowly boiling tea and it keeps getting a little bit louder. Oh, there's one. Can find one more? Maybe it's this way? Traps over here. That stopped the ghost, really? Just taking the piece of paper? Wow. I feel like it should not stop the ghost and it'll pull me back to the person who started the quest. I've been nicer of him, but you know. Charles is up here still. See, I want to come back and have him like.
Thanks for bringing me. Here are some scraps for your help.
Thank you. Let me in. Okay, why can I not come in? Alright, so we got damage all the way upgraded. We're gonna go back to this person now, because that's all in this area finished. I hear some spooky music. But I don't see a spooky person yet. Yeah, the whistle is... There he is, right there. Come here, mother trucker. Let's go! You wanted me. Oh, you got me. Let's eat bullets. Maybe I can just like... thing around and back this ass up on you. Let's go. Okay, heal up a little bit. 15 grass. Ooh. damage, but slow rate of fire. Doesn't really sound that good. We've been to you. Flamethrower's best gun in your opinion? It doesn't have a lot of damage. They said it stuns. Iki. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm so sorry. They said that it stuns, and so it just doesn't have a lot of damage. I go so far back. So this mission here will finish this one, and then we're gonna have to go all the way up. I'd like to finish this one since it's so random out of the way. I'd like to do that one. Where are you, mister? Mister? Oh, wow, I can't even see it because it won't spawn that far. Big swab, but never get hit. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Thank you so much for bringing my journal.
No
I
problem,
would
dude.
hope, for your own good, that you didn't peek inside.
If I could, if I knew that was an option, I
Here
would
are
have.
those scraps I promised.
Hands down, I would have peeked inside. Who doesn't peek inside? We're gonna go up here. Ooh. Oh, can't jump on rocks. Okay, so crap, you got me. Y'all, I'm about to finish. I guess this is a shorter game. Alright, I gotta stop up here in a second. Ah, I should have waited. Grab this one. Because we don't need to go on the outer track anymore, except for when we get that one egg. But I don't think I have to come back. I just have to grab the egg. So the egg's up here. If I go this way, stop here, I can run over here. I'm gonna do that. So I'll have all this area completely done, except for this little bit of this section. Shit. I heard him. But where is he? Got him. Can I not jump out the back? Hoping I could. Okay, so we're gonna flip the switch. Far up there. I'm gonna go a little bit further. Right, stop. No! Oh god. Oh. Actually, already how I want it. Cool. Cool. Psych, y'all. I guess you made it easier on me. So we're gonna stop right here. Run over there. Close enough. This. What is that? I don't think... Oh, is that the ending where I have to sacrifice everything? Probably. Didn't they say at the beginning, at the center of the map or something, I have to sacrifice Charles's eggs? So maybe that's where I have to come back to. I started? No. This honestly looks pretty intense. What the heck? NPC down there? Or is this like an evil? I see banners.
Hey.
Hey.
Aren't you the new guy who's come here to work for us? You must be. There's something at the top of these towers that I need.
Right.
And don't worry, I won't make you work for free. I'm a nice enough guy to pay you.
Thank you.
You see, Mr. Warren never told anyone from the mainland about his mining operation here. He never even reported the cave-in.
I feel like
he hasn't paid us since then.
Is
Our
those,
living
like,
quarters are
cups?
atrocious.
You see the pockets?
Far
Are those like actual
overqualified
like
for the
cup
pay I'm supposed to receive.
pockets looking? Because who
Top
draws
it
them
all
like
off,
that?
None of us. I'm gonna sue the pants off of Warren once I escape this island, and I need those files to prove that he breached our contract. He keeps all his files at the top of these towers.
Jumping puzzle.
I could explain how I ascertained this, but I doubt it would make sense to you. Problem is, he erected these towers years before we ever started mining, and now they're falling apart.
Yeah, those pockets are
I
very
could scale
tilting.
myself, but since you're here, go sniff around for those files. As a
said three
reward,
has?
you
There's
can
only
have
two
one
there.
of my useless pieces of scrap. I bet you'd love to have it.
Why do people think that I want just useless pieces of scraps? Like, if it's useless to y'all, why are you giving it to me? I'm just saying. I feel like that's a cop out. Like, not a cop out, but. A run and jump. You probably can. I'm just bad at the game. That's what it comes down to, y'all. Yep. I think. Yep. I'm just bad at the game. Oh my god, this dude is like the best jumper in the game. I didn't think I could jump 50 feet. We'll do that again. I didn't know I could jump 50. Sheesh. Alright, there we go. Oh, there's stairs down. Good in here. Oh, paint. So I got a lime paint. Out here, the boxes. I'll probably jump on top of those to get up. Got that. Okay. This way. It looks like there's a giant jumping puzzle. Locked. There's scraps. Am I supposed to run and jump this one too? Nice. Look at my jumps. Setting the foundation of this operation has been considering more complicated than I expected, not only by cost, but by logistics of construction and delivery of the supplies to the primary sites. We'll need to strike gold fast if we want any chance of avoiding bankruptcy. I'm not going down there yet. Can I go this way? I feel like there's something down that way, so I may come back down that way. Tiles. Cool. All I needed. Look at the carpet though in that room. They know what they were doing. ducks. I was seeing if there's anything over there. I feel like that sound makes me feel like I literally broke a leg. Oh, okay, that's just a quicker way for me to get down without killing myself. Okay, that's it.
You look like a monkey climbing those towers.
Wow, that's an asshole move.
I sure am glad I found these files. Here's that scrap you were begging for. Don't spend it all in one place.
He knows I'm spinning it. Oh, that was just... Now let's get back there. What's really interesting is why tell me to go get files that you really can't get yourself, and then call me make me saying I look like a monkey jumping around up there. I mean, come on, y'all. If I die to Charles, can I get teleported back to my train faster? So far, nowhere. Okay. So we're going to back up here in a second, and we're going to go to the other area and clear that out, and that should be almost it. Yeah. It's just these up here. So we're going to back up to about here. I'm marking on my plan. Let's back it up while I buy some stuff. This is a very nicely designed game for one person or so to make. I'd recommend. Great. Yep, perfect. Did I make it in time? Is it gonna... Dang it. Now that I got this going, we're gonna mark it up here. We're gonna get his one egg here, and then we're gonna go there, and there. Required mission. We should be there in no time. I'm gonna skip the scrap box. Sit out here. Is there like an achievement to kill Charles so many times? I'll do it. I will shoot Charles so many times. Is that him? I think we're actually pretty close. I think it's right about here. This. Okay, what is the area? It's like where all the killers are gonna be. Oh, this is a mine. Okay, so I'm gonna have to run in, run out. Go over there. Wonder if I can just run in and run out. How fast do you think I can do it in? I really don't like how I can't fight back. It is kind of frustrating. What's this way? Oh, a drawbridge to get down. Okay. That. Ready to go in? random box. Okay. Oh. So close. Got it. What is... Oh, pink. Cool. I get blue now. I'm blue, I read.
No trespassing!
Ow, bro! Can't read that in time. Excuse me. Dude just launched me with the shotgun. Okay, okay. So now I know where it is. Only lost 1 scrap. No big deal. No big deal. Okay, we're gonna run in there. We're gonna run out. We're gonna be real fast. So fast. Like, can I like sneak up behind them and kill them? Like they do in some games? When I say some games, it's mostly like Assassin's Creed.
Shouldn't be here!
They see me. I'm gonna run in and grab it. I'm wondering if alerting that one guy will alert everybody else. Don't scare. Run in, run in. Oh, I want to read that article. Oh, okay. Then you run this way and you do the little drawbridge thing.
You shouldn't be here!
Oh shit! I got the egg though, right? It counts. Yeah, that was a bad death. But I think I got the egg. So this game doesn't track. Nah, shit. Oh. It worked last time. Last time I grabbed the box, died, and kept it. Okay, so we're gonna watch this guy, see where he's coming from. Yeah, that was a big oof. Alright, so he's gonna go that way, we're gonna go this way. So there's that one guy. There's only 3 guys, so I think we can get around them without alerting them.
Thank you for your patronage.
Hey Marksman, how are you? Thank you for the subscription. How's Apex? Make sure nobody goes near the egg. If you see anybody there, shoot them immediately. No risk, no taken. As soon as it finishes, kill it and bring the body to me. Oh. If I run this way, this hits the drop gate. Alright, look, we got the egg. My entrance. Oh god.
Hey, get
my
out of
entrance.
here.
Oh god. Why can I not move? Oh my god. I think I bugged the game. I think I bugged the game. Bugged the game. So the entrance theme is off of, let me pull up the website. I use a website called Sound Alerts. And the Sound Alerts, dang, I didn't get the egg. So I use a web called Sound Alerts, and the Sound Alerts, I get to pick what is a follower, subscriber, bits, anything really that I want. And I do thank you for your patronage from SpongeBob. I thought that was a really cool thing. I like SpongeBob. #1 quoted TV show of all time, and I'll stand by that one. Sorry, cartoon. Quoted cartoon of all time. Yeah, it says thank you for your patronage. I have it if you raid, it plays a song that's Welcome to My House, the song. That one sometimes gets muted on some things, but... How many times do you think I've stolen this egg?
Hey, get out of here!
Alright, they're following me. They see me, they know me. Come on, let's go!
No trespassing!
Oh, you helped me. Thank you for the boost.
Get this guy! Stop right there!
Ooh, that guy didn't see me.
Over there, who's that?
No one's here, bro. Just don't mind me. I'm stealing your eggs.
I'm gonna shoot you!
Shoot me. How dare you?
Get this guy! No one can hear you screaming out here!
Everything to the instance I would as a sound entrance like a fake tune. Oh. I am not sure. I've never been asked that question. If I had to do a theme song to my entrance, honestly, I'm a huge One Piece fan. I would start playing the One Piece theme song. I know it's kind of weird, but I really like the One Piece theme song. It's a really good one. It melts the heart. Do I need to go back to that guy? No. So I got the egg. That's all that matters. Shit. See, I hear the horn. If I stay here, will it? Oh, it's not even coming at me. Yeah, that's right. Keep running. Oh, fuck. It found out. Oh, God. It does not want to reload much. What's the rocket? That hurts me a little bit, doesn't it? That hurts me a little bit. Let's back this thing on up, and I didn't even touch me. What's this? Hold on, what's this? What is? I don't think I've been here. Well, it's not gonna let me in either. So, One Piece, end of season 1. You got a lot of seasons to go. If you have any questions about One Piece, I've watched all the anime and all the manga, or read all the manga. I think I've watched the anime like 3 times. It's worth it. Back to there. Oh, that'd be really cool. I actually watch your chat a lot. I have it on alert. I think I have like 30,000 points to your channel. I think anime in the recent culture has gotten more popular, especially since movies have not been pumping out movies, but they've not been successful movies. Anime movies have been a lot easier to make, especially with all the voice animations and everything. It's a lot easier to produce. I think we're starting to see that more in our Western culture for that reason. Okay, cool. What's up in here? It does. It gets right into the plot. It doesn't you know, like loop around the same thing, you could easily say, am I lagging? I mean, Charles is nearby. Wow, is this a church? I've discussed our latest battle plan with everyone and nobody had objections. The whole crew knows what to do and will set the track's directions according when time comes. All the activist needs to focus on is pummeling that beast, keeping his distance and getting Charles on his weakest point. My father should be back within 2 days, at which point we can supply him and the hunter with keys and other supplies we've gathered. We've never wanted to take such harsh actions, warning the other miners, but he's twisted our arms too long. Char needs to go. I'll be right back. Visage, yes, I have a video on YouTube with Visage. It is a great story. It's a great game. It's the scariest game I've ever played. Yeah, if you like scary games, and there's a lot of people that don't, but if you do like scary games and you want to be tested, Visage is the best environmental scare, jump scares, horror, grotesque-ish style games. It is truly, and it has a great story behind it, which makes it even more impressive. That game I would recommend to anyone who is a horror fan. I've had to play it in only every like hour or so at a time because it is downright a really, really spooky game. I've been sticking out in the area for days and Charles has never crossed the old wood bridge. Somehow the base is cunning enough to know it's dangerous, and if he's angry and desperate, he might just chase someone across it and then BAM! We use John's bombs to blow the whole thing up. Charles falls face first into the canyon, and blast doesn't kill him. The fall surely will. Okay. Oh, there you are, my guy. An axe.
You're the archivist my father told me about.
Yes.
Although, I'm disappointed to see that he chose to stay on the mainland rather than return with you. Not to say that your help isn't appreciated, but we could have used his aid as well. If you haven't already heard from the others, the mine boss Warren is protecting dangerous monster eggs that could lead to catastrophe.
Yes.
While our main plan is to summon Charles into a duel and fight him to the death, we've devised a perfect trap as a precaution that may help defeat him. Go attach these remote explosives to each of the support pillars under the wood bridge out there. Then meet me back here.
Well, honestly, I don't know how the whole accidentally got pregnant. I like that excuses because pregnancy is a big excuse. I fully believe it. She got pregnant to not play that game. I'm 99% sure. This one right. That game though, so when I first played it, I one time ran into an area and I got so scared I stopped the stream right then and there and was like, I'm done for the night. And so I decided to go back to it eventually. 4 out of 8. Oh, on each sporting time. I did go back to it. I did play Lucy's storyline and it is on YouTube. But after that, I stopped playing for a little bit. Most games are spooky, but they're not like Visage spooky. Visage spooky is a whole new level. Like, you know how like I just turned around to check a small noise? Visage, that's all the time, and there's something there.
That's the tallest and weakest bridge on the island. So if Charles ever crosses it, we can blow him sky high.
Cool. Now give me my stuff.
I'll be on standby to detonate the charges, but it's still up to you to summon and fight him.
What?
Here, take this. It's the key to the temple.
Oh, okay.
Once you think you're prepared enough, you can break in and fight the battle of a lifetime.
Knocking on the closet on Lucy's chapter and having something knocked back was so terrifying. And the pantry, I have video clips of me opening up a pantry, and then all of a sudden, it would pop out at me and kill me. Okay, so that's the finish it. So we're gonna do these real quick while we're here. The granny around the corner. I don't remember the granny around the corner. Which one was the granny? So I only did Lucy. Wow. That's cool. I only did Lucy's chapter. There's 4 chapters. I only did Lucy's chapter. It took me a few hours to do Lucy's chapter, and then I took a break, and I haven't picked it back up. What?
So, the fabled hunter has finally arrived. You know, my late husband built a gun to help fight Charles,
Oh, it didn't work.
but Warren's goons stole the barrels and took him up to their camp. Bob was such a brave man, much braver than you, I bet. If you take what I have left of the gun and steal back those other parts, you can put it back together to use against Charles. Just do me one favor, will you?
Sure.
If you do end up using it, name it Bob in memory of my honey.
I could do that. I'll name it Bob. Alright, wow, that's actually pretty far away. We're gonna stop here instead. Right there. What is this? I want to see what this is. Oh. Today's sermon was truly inspiration during these trying times. Very well thought out and thorough in every manner. I believe in speaking the whole congregation when I say that we admire your confidence and steadfast wisdom as we grieve our lost brothers and sister. So they knew Charles was murdering people because there's blood all in here. And they, oh, there's black paint. And they were still like, oh, Charles. God's very mad, I think, probably. Charles, maybe devil? There's still a chance he's not right there. Still a chance. Always sneaky. Spider-Verse snake. Spiders have more legs. Yep, God always wins. Sacrifices. Don't cry a lot. Only a little. Closing prayers. Clean up. No, yeah, I have a YouTube channel that I upload all my videos to, and I actually edit down my videos to make sure y'all don't watch like 6 hours of me playing a game. I edit
the Archivist, in all your radiant glory, Paul entrusted me with a key to one of the mines containing an egg. But before I give it to you, I have to warn you about something.
What?
There's an ancient shrine on the island,
right?
Pyramid of sorts, with a curious prism located at the top.
Ooh.
The prism seems to have been designed for one purpose: to destroy monster eggs. 3 slots are carved into the prism, which perfectly fit the eggs. When fully loaded, a massive beam of energy is emitted, seemingly drawn from the eggs themselves. The mutineers hope this event will lure Charles to a mortal fight as he comes in defense
I feel
of
like
the
we're
eggs.
all getting to the same point.
Now for the real warning. Charles has the ability to absorb energy from a burst, strengthening and enraging him.
Why would you tell me this?
And he may become even more dangerous this time. However, it's not my place to oppose, despite the danger. So, here's the mine key. Once you have retrieved all the eggs and the key to the shrine, we might just be able to end this hell.
So did I... Oh, there's something right here. At last night's meeting, Greg told us a scary conspiracy with Warren trying to use spider trains for world domination as part of the crew that worked in the temple. I'm far from convinced. While the prism was extracting life energy from the batch of eggs, Charles attacked us for the first time. Not only did he fight as hell while the eggs were being destroyed, but he nearly doubled in size as he fought. As if he was consuming the energy, his legs grew larger and stronger while his face grew more distorted right before our eyes. Those who have survived couldn't even fathom what we witnessed. That was when Warren hid the eggs and just ordered us to protect them. That was when he began evacuating people. That was when everything turned for the worse. I know Warren has plenty of skeletons in his closets, but I can't help thinking I might actually be looking out for us this time. That sounds like he was looking out for him. It truly does. So is Warren the bad guy? I don't know. We're gonna go here first, here second, and here last. Okay. It does feel like he was looking out for him. Now, was it a good thing? I don't know. But maybe he was trying to keep Charles from not getting bigger. It's coming up. I don't think it's gonna stop in time. Oh, look at that. That is a beautiful stoppage. Let's go. We're gonna go this way, and then we're gonna stop right at this one. We're gonna take a right. No, you can ask any questions you like. Marksman is completely fine. I'm not gonna make that one, so we're gonna back it up a little bit. I'm happy to talk about any anime or any other game that I have.
Over here!
Oh shit. What we're gonna do is we're gonna move a little bit forward.
Where did he come from?
Okay. Let's gun these guys down, y'all. I'm not. So see, we do have guns in this game.
Get him!
See? You got guns in this game. Supposed to use it like that. But honestly, I don't care. What the hell is that? They're face masks? Eee. Grab stuff. The heck? Like, I really don't need all these scraps, but I mean, I'll take them anyways if they don't want them. Let's just scrap some poles. What the poles are for. Alright, we're gonna go up to this ominous tower. Oh. Yo. These masks actually look pretty cool, I'll admit. Can I wear one in like... Yo, they got guns and I can't use them? Game's rigged. I've been digging for over a month and I'm beginning to wonder what we're really doing here. There's an ancient stone ruin above ground, as well as ruins being discovered underground. Some sort of temple in a large cavern was uncovered with one of the other mines. Are they really digging up gold veins? No, probably not. Mob camp. Warren's mob stole a piece of a new weapon, retrieved the parts to complete the weapon. Probably in here. Oh, that must be the key down there to those nailers. How cool would it be if I get some, like, nail guns? Get to nail this Charles to the wall. Cool. Jesus. Wow, I thought I could hit that, but I guess there's a wall. So cool. That marks it off on the check mark, so I don't have to worry about it. So we're going to back up here, and we're going to go to this one. I can repair the machine now. I got like complete upgraded. What is that? Alright, we're gonna back up. Flip the switch. I'm glad my train stopped when I hop off, because if it keeps going and I leave it behind, I'm gonna be kind of upset. Hey Sans, how are you? We're playing Choo Choo Charles. We're almost actually finished. I think we got 2 more little zones, and that's it. Okay, so we got this is right here. We've seen Charles a few times. I want to say about 5 or so times. Shot him about 3 times though. I am very close to the end of the game. Very close. Very, very close. I think this is the last egg I have to grab. Then we're gonna try to summon Charles and kill him. I'm gonna make so much noise. Can I crouch? Is that a thing in this game? There's no crouch feature, is there? I feel like there's something up there. Not just scraps. Where are you going? There's 2 ways, that way and that way. So we're gonna wait until he comes back around and we're gonna pick one of the routes. Sounds like there's 2 guys whistling. Up here is just scraps again, so I don't know if I'll be able to make it down here in time before he sees me, but we're gonna try. There's the other guy. Only one other guy? One other guy. I think that's a paint can over there.
You're in the wrong place, my friend.
Not a paint can. Alright, we're gone. Oh. I thought that was a lever. Wrong lever. See you. Will he fall down here with me? Maybe not. Hoping he'd fall down here, like in you ever played Elden Ring? Apparently they fall down with you. Can I just hop in this minecart and take it along the way? No.
No visitors allowed!
Alright, we're just gonna run and grab an egg and run. Let's run this way. Sure. Why not? Oh god, oh god. Can I get this in time?
I'm gonna shoot you!
Oh shit. But we're gonna leave him, and I'm gonna try to come back down and see if I can grab this,
We got company! Take him out!
Where's my train? It's up a hill, so I don't, will they chase me forever? Yeah, they will. My train. God, works. I went this way. Wow, it goes all the way over here. We're gonna follow this train. Stop chasing me!
Blast him!
At least I got help.
You wish you never came here.
Yeah, I do. Okay, I got the egg. I do want to go back and see what's in that chest. I think it's paint.
You better hope you're fast!
I'm faster than you, bro. Alright, I see.
shoot you!
Well, shoot me, bro. All right, let's try out our new gun.
No! Hey! Screaming out here!
R.I.P. That was pretty nice, y'all. Good shooting. Good shooting. Do we want to go back to that chest? We're pretty close to it. Let's. I think the chest. Shit. Sounds like Charles is on the way somewhere. I don't see him, but it sounded like he was close. Ah, I missed my turn. This is pretty good. Click it. Does it overheat at all? Honestly, I think this is a really good gun. Bob is. Honestly, holy crap. I'm a new gun. Doesn't overheat. Doesn't have to reload. Just push the button in there. That's awesome. Look at that. Yo, thank you for the contribution for the legs. Remember, y'all, I am doing a shave my legs to the contribution, which we have I think a week left, 14 days left at 72% contributed. I'm gonna go back to this one, and then I gotta go this way. Should send me back this way. Yep. We're gonna go this way. And this is the last mission, y'all. So if you don't want spoilers to the game and you came in late, please be mindful of that. Heads up, you can always be put on alert, but this is the last mission. We're gonna kill ourselves. A trained spider. Oh, this thing has like horns and all. Oh, that looks so badass. Oh, since I upgraded it, it became more of a badass one. That's cool. I like that. I like that a lot. We got 51 scraps and I can't do anything with them. Choo-choo! Let's go. Hey, Marge, but thank you for the gifted. Thank you. You don't have to. Thank you. But we're gonna kill this. Oh, wow. That's a really cool base. So this is the evil base that apparently every brother and their mother's in there. Well, I have now 51 scrap, and I just fought Charles with this awesome bob gun. Never touched me. I guess toward the end, I'll have it on the final battle. We're gonna go summon Charles with an egg and end this reign of terror. Will people be up here trying to shoot me though? Yes. There will be, so I'm gonna have to sneak around. You think I could just run up in there? So, let's just run. That was easy. I just ran up, didn't even care about him, but you know, what it is. Look at all those eggs. I like do Charles's job for him to get all the eggs in one place.
Step away from the shrine, stranger.
Yo, where,
Warren? What you're
Warren?
doing. Just put the egg down slowly and lay flat on the ground. You'll hurt far too many people if you follow through with whatever you're planning.
Put it in. Hell yeah.
No! No!
Did it just kill all those people and knock them down?
You doomed us all!
Fuck Glad it's running to my train for me. Oh yeah, I'm glad it runs. Okay, I think it. Alright, let's get this shit going. So we just have to shoot him up. Alright. Look at this. Look at the bomb. Bomb is crushing this. Surprised to reload. What? What was that? Okay. Yeah, that was a good game. No, that was a good game. Good voice acting, even though they didn't move their mouths. That was. I'd recommend it. It was on sale. Is it gonna come back alive and then try to kill everybody again? Because that'd be kind of intense. You like how the blood's still just dripping? Thanks. Oh, is this gonna be a part 2? Is this another egg for part 2? it's gonna be an airplane this time. No. A lot of spider eggs. Let's do it. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Charles was a Charlette. Yeah, that was a wild game. Honestly, fun game, worth it. Completed it here within 2.5 hours, and I missed one achievement. It's one achievement I missed. Not this desktop. I need this desktop. What's the one achievement I missed? Collect all paint. I'm not going back for all 11 paint. Look at that. Okay, so we finished in 2.5 hours. That was a great game, y'all. Now, there's one game we're thinking about playing next. It's completely up to y'all. We either do the new game I just got called Dead Space, the new game that just came out, or we can do a Mist of Maiden, which is another like spooky-ish game. Or if you don't like spooky, there's one heart-wrenching game that I also thought about playing here. It's called let's see. It's around somewhere. It's about a fox and its inling. So this is a game about a fox who apparently, can y'all hear this? Let's see. I don't think y'all can actually, and that's what's sad about this. Let's that would play. It's that, or we play a Fox game. I might try the new Dead Space game. If y'all want spooky tonight, I know it just came out. This is a new one. It just came out, the remaster version. So we're gonna play the new Dead Space game. I have never played any Dead Spaces. I've heard they're really, really good. I've not played any of the Dead Space. I have one in 2 and 3 because it came free, I think, on Epic. I've been waiting on this game to play it so I could play the first, second, and third game back to back to back. New game. Don't know how it's going to run. Tested beforehand. Space. Capture space. Just a Dead Space. Guess they didn't include this as a new one. It just says 2008 Dead Space.